What up, though? Hope y'all enjoying y'all Saturday night. Um, I kind of enjoying mine. I ain't doing much of that, just chilling. Probably about to watch some TV. I kind of want to. I got a cigar here. I think I might smoke that. I don't know. I kind of want to smoke a cigar or something, but I kind of feel like going to a cigar bar, but I ain't about to. Uh, Plus, I got to work in the morning, so I don't fuck forget it. You know. Yeah. But while I'm here, I wanted to speak on a couple things. Um, that's been on my mind for these last couple of days. This is probably gonna be a long video. Oh well, maybe I might chop it up. I don't know. I don't care. If you watch it, you watch it. You don't, you don't. Um, yeah. So what I've been thinking about is, a lot of stuff that goes on within the black community. With the black culture now is really like culture is really like crash out loser culture. If you really want to be honest, if you think about it, black culture nowadays is really loser, crash out culture. It's a lot of loser ass shit and crash out shit and jailhouse nigga bullshit going on within the black community that just kind of, and a lot of people is following these patterns and these beliefs and systems. You know what I'm saying? I'm just listening within the past 2-3 days the type of shit that's going on. Like the guy that I don't know if y'all all seen the video where the guy knocked the dude out in the bathroom talking about what's some 7 Mile of grass shit. Nigga, that's bum shit. And then he on Instagram trying to explain some shit that happened 5 years ago. Yeah, nigga, it still happened. You ain't got no business putting your hands on nobody because he don't know. Nigga, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if he wasn't from the east side? Nigga, if you ask me, I'm not from the west side. If you ask me certain shit about the west side, I couldn't tell you. I don't hang out on the west side. Especially if I was on Southwest Detroit, like, nigga, I didn't hang out in Southwest like that. You ain't got no business putting your hands on nobody. Like, that's what I'm saying. And you sit up there trying to justify it and make it, man, you don't get no cool points for that, nigga. No, you ain't got no business putting no hands on nobody, nigga. Because he don't know what's on 7 Mile of grass shit. For what? And then on top of that, 7 Mile of grass shit ain't really shit to brag about. Nigga, I'm gonna live on 8 Mile of grass shit. That ain't shit to brag about. The fuck you talking about 7 Mile of grass shit for? But nigga, 7 Mile of grass shit ain't got nothing on it. And everything they got on it, you don't own none of it. You don't own none of that bullshit ass churches. The Indians own that bullshit ass churches. You don't own the Popeyes. You don't own the McDonald's. You don't own the City Trends. You don't own the motherfucking grocery store. You don't own that bullshit ass Coney Island. Man, the Africans own more shit over there than y'all do. And that's surprising to me because I'm like, I didn't even know Detroit had that many Africans. Let's see Africans down in Columbus all the time. I didn't even know Detroit had that many Africans hanging around. Like, nigga, you don't own none of 7 Mile of John. Now you sit up here going to battle with some shit talking about because a nigga, he claimed he from Detroit. So what? Who gives a fuck, my nigga? Man, let me tell you something, man. I lived in Columbus, Ohio for 13 years, my guy. You know how many people I'd have met that was quote unquote from Detroit, and they'd be like, okay, well, where you from? They'd be like, oh, Royal Oak. We all know if you're from Detroit, you know Royal Oak is not Detroit. That's a little suburb outside of Detroit. We know that, but like, nigga, I'm not about to knock no nigga out because he say he from. I don't. Because for one, I really too much don't give that much of a fuck about it, whether the nigga from Detroit or not. I ain't never been on that type. I'm not even. Let me tell you something. If you mature enough and all that kind of shit, most people really don't give a fuck about that shit. Don't nobody give a fuck about you standing tall and holding your hood down and all that kind of shit. Nobody gives a fuck, my nigga. When you get older, you start to realize what's important. That type of shit ain't important, especially not to be knocking no nigga out. You probably about to catch a case behind that shit. People rallying for that shit, and as they should. You should be catching some kind of case behind that shit. You ain't got no business putting no hands on no motherfucking body over nothing. Especially not over no bullshit ass hood where you don't own nothing over there, nigga. Ain't shit on 7 Mile and grass shit, and that shit ain't worth nothing bragging about. Fuck out of here. That's loser culture. You see what I'm saying? And that's jailhouse nigga shit. Jailhouse niggas come home and try to make everything seem cool. That's one of the reasons, man, why we and the black community lose so well. Because man, we listen to all these jailhouse niggas that come home and then they want to come home with jailhouse rules and impose it on regular civilians. So nigga, you know what I'm saying? You got everybody running around talking about like Gucci a snitch. How the fuck is he a snitch? Gucci is a goddamn executive. I don't give a fuck about all that shit he rapping about. That's entertainment. Gucci a businessman and executive. He ain't living no street life like that. He's supposed to. This nigga robbed him and all that kind of shit. He's supposed to call the police and get involved with all that kind of shit. Nigga, he ain't got to make no excuse on why he doing that shit. He's supposed to. Nigga, he ain't no street nigga. I don't give a fuck about all that shit he talk about in his songs. He ain't even do that. He might have used to do that shit 10, 20 years ago. He don't do that no more. Yeah, he's supposed to go ahead and tell and get this nigga arrested and all that kind of shit. Get him and all his friends and his father and all that kind of shit locked up. These niggas is morons. Yeah, he's supposed to get these niggas locked up. He's supposed to snitch. Like, first of all, he not snitching anyway, because first of all, from my understanding, snitching it's when y'all commit the crime together. So it'd be different if him and Pooh Shiesty went out and robbed somebody and they got caught and he tried to get out of it by snitching. That's snitching. Nigga, this nigga came and did something to me. Like, yeah, I got every right to go to the police and tell on this nigga. Is y'all niggas out y'all mind? Yeah. They ain't no snitch. That nigga Gucci is not his co-defendant. So yeah, he can snitch on that. He ain't snitching. He doing what he's supposed to do. This nigga robbed me. I'm gonna call the police. Let them get involved. You get to make no. Anybody talking that type of shit is an idiot and a loser. And then on top of that, they bullshitting themselves because a lot of people talking that type of shit, that stand tall bullshit, this and that. Man, let me tell you something. When shit get real and they start to give you football numbers for some bullshit that you probably didn't really do, like niggas, yeah. Motherfuckers gonna do what's within their best interest. That's why majority of shit, I don't even listen to most people talking that shit no more. Cause I developed that for myself a couple years ago. Like, man, people gonna do what's within their best interest. You might as well do what's within yours. People are talking like, I wouldn't snitch and stand tall and all that. I'm taking my lick and all that. Ain't no lick to take, nigga. This nigga robbed the nigga. It ain't no lick to take. If they both did some bullshit, I can understand. Okay, like, well, yeah, we both did it. I got caught, he didn't. That's understandable. But like, but nigga, this nigga's not his co-defendant. He ain't got to move and try to protect this nigga. See, that's what I'm saying. Jailhouse culture is what brought that shit into the neighborhood. That's why the neighborhood's so fucked up. Because you got a bunch of jailhouse niggas that came home and incorporated, and then the rappers and all that kind of shit, and they trying to push them kind of narratives and all that kind of shit. You got a bunch of niggas that came home with that kind of logic, and that's how they able to navigate through society, because they can come into the neighborhood and impose all them bullshit ass jailhouse rules and laws on motherfucking regular civilians. So now they can move through the neighborhood however they want to move throughout the neighborhood, and then they don't get to go to jail for it, or they don't get to suffer no consequences for it. You see what I'm saying? So I could go through the neighborhood terrorizing motherfuckers, doing all kind of bullshit, this and that, and I ain't got nothing to worry about because ain't nobody gonna call the police on me because we came up with these rules of no snitching. We don't talk to police and all that kind of shit, this and that. But that's why, and truth be told, I'm gonna keep it real. That's why Detroit look like it does now. See, I've been gone for 13 years, and I'm lived in Columbus, Ohio. That was only 3.5 hours away. But it's a different thing visiting for a weekend and then actually living here. I'm like, that's why this shit look like it is. Motherfuckers following too many jailhouse rules and laws and codes and all that kind of shit. That shit do not benefit nobody in the black community. It doesn't benefit them. It might benefit them while they in jail, but y'all trying to come home with that shit and y'all trying to impose that shit on younger motherfuckers. That's why shit is so fucked up. Y'all niggas come home with these jailhouse rules and laws and all that kind of shit. And then the rappers don't make it no better with the shit they talk about, with blowing money fast and live fast and die young and all that dumb shit. All them niggas, Rick Ross used to say that shit, live fast and die young. Rick Ross living slow and spending his money smart. He not right. He taking his time spending his money. That's why he cut his own grass and all that dumb ass shit. But they tell you to live fast and die young. All that shit is bullshit. That's why I say, me personally, I don't even really find myself listening to too much rap music no more. I listen like R&B and jazz hop and shit like that. Or shit that I grew up on. This new shit, man, is dumb. It's degenerate music, man. It's retarded shit. It ain't, it ain't about nothing. That shit, man, yeah, and then it's just a bunch of, I just be looking at certain shit. Like, it was a video I was watching on YouTube earlier, right? It was a fight video where a guy, he walked into a grocery store and he swung on one of the employees. So then one of the other employees stood up for the guy. So then they all kind of jumped, all the guys that worked at the grocery store, they kind of jumped the guy. And I read the comments, they were like, man, that's messed up. They gonna jump him and all that kind of stuff. Nigga, they were supposed to jump him. Nigga, if you go into a convenience store, right, if you go into a convenience store and you swing on one of the employees, nigga, they supposed to jump you. What make you think you were just gonna walk into a convenience store and swing on a random employee just for the hell of it or whatever, for whatever reason, and then think his coworker is supposed to sit there and just let you, like, see, that's jailhouse shit. We supposed to go to jail. That's how it is in jail. We do the square. Bro, that shit do not work in society. Like, bro, you walk into a convenience store or a department store and swing on one of the employees, like, nigga, you should get jumped. You should get your ass beat. Straight and plain. That's just how it go. You should get beat up. Why is you going in here swinging on somebody anyway? You should get jumped and beat up. Like, nigga, ain't no fair one. See, that's what I'm talking about. Niggas come home with that jailhouse shit, and then they try to enforce that shit where all these rules and laws and codes and We supposed to be like that. Like, nah, that shit don't work in the free world. A lot of people is finding that out the hard way. That shit do not work in the free world, bro. You niggas is weirdos. Yeah, you ain't got no business. Yeah, running up on nobody's and then they sit up and talking about he's supposed to catch a fair one. How? Nigga, he's supposed to get jumped. If you go, let me tell you something. You go to any other, we the only ones that think like that. If you go to any other, if you like, I done seen this before. Like a dude, let's say a black guy, he be in a suburb somewhere. He go to like a store, he be stealing. He try to run up out of there. Everybody know if it's a white, especially if it's a white on there, everybody in there, they'll jump them up, they'll jump on him, restrain him, all kind of shit. Someone whoop his ass and all that kind of shit. I done seen that with every other culture. You go to a Chinese store, be stealing from a nigga, they be on your motherfucker. Some of y'all go to the Chinese, to the beauty supply store, and be trying to run out with weed, but they be in there whooping your ass. As they supposed to. You come in here for mess with our stuff, yeah, we gonna whoop your ass. It's all of us against you. Ain't no fair ones, nigga. This ain't jail culture, nigga. We ain't running no fades and no fair ones and going off this imaginary honor system. Like, nigga, nah. We gonna do what we got to do. That way, we gonna send you a message to let you know you cannot come in here and do this type of shit. That's just what it is. You not going to do what you want to do in our system. So yeah, nigga, if you come into our department store thinking you gonna run a fade on somebody, you gonna hit somebody, and then think it's just gonna be a one-on-one fade, like, no, you messed up, my nigga. You gotta let that jailhouse shit go. That shit works in jail. That don't work in the real world. You go over somebody's house and swing on them while they family sitting there watching, they probably gonna, not 10 times out of 10, you probably about to get your ass because you probably about to get jumped. And as you should. I don't understand this. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like, this culture has made people, I don't know, man. People just not, they not, people's logic and shit is all off. I don't get it, man. Maybe it ain't for me to get though, but I know what I do and how I'm gonna move, and that type of shit, that shit is not what's up. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest. Everybody, y'all have a good and safe Saturday night. Enjoy yourselves. And I'll holla at y'all. Peace.